Good morning and welcome to our second vlog of the year already from Chessington World of Adventures. But our first visit as me and Charlotte this year, and also during the main season. Of course, was last year, Dragon's Fury behind us. We were last year on the annual pass holders day where I felt like Chessington wasn't ready for this year, but we do enjoy this part, don't you? I mean, is it your favourite in Merlin Park?
It's my favourite Merlin Park.
So Charlotte really enjoys it, but I think there's one reason why she really likes it. And go on, tell the viewers why. It's the goats! So we will be going to see the goats very soon, I'm sure. But anyway, we just got here. We literally walked straight in and got in the queue for Dragon's Fury. So we've already done our first ride this morning. We waited about 15 minutes to get in before they opened the queue line at 10 o'clock. And then we waited about 10 minutes in there. So in total, about 25 minutes. Not too bad, really, for a ride on that. They're now advertising it as 80 minutes. It's a Saturday today. We've got highs of what, 18? Yeah, it's going to be a busy day today, but we'll try and get on as much as we can. Obviously, there's a few bits that I didn't do on the annual pass day that I'd like to see today. Of course, Tomb Blaster, I think we're going to try and head to next and get on that. Some goat action, of course, with Charlotte. And also, we need to see if we can get to Room on a Broom so Charlotte can see that. I mean, you want to do it, don't you, really, today?
Is there any room on the broom for me?
I think there is room on the broom for you. We'll double check when we get down there. You might have to wait a bit for it, but hopefully there's room for you. But yeah, what a lovely day it is today. We'll get on as many rides as we can. And yesterday was at Thorpe Park. Check out the vlog if you've not seen it. And yeah, the weather was gorgeous there. I filmed lots of off-ride shots. And I plan on doing the same today. So yeah, good ride on Dragon's Fury to start the day. And let's make our way down towards Tomb Blaster. Great coaster though, that. One of my favourites. Love it. Only a 5-minute wait there for Tomb Blaster, so we'll head on there shortly. As you mentioned on the annual pass day and just at the start of the vlog, I just don't feel like Chessington were ready for the start of this season. However, hopefully we're going to have some more rides open today than there was for the annual pass day, because there were still 4 rides that were either covered in scaffolding or still closed for maintenance. And of course, safety is paramount, I understand that, but I do feel like this work should have been done over the winter. Of course, Tiger Rock, which is the log flume over here, they did get rethemed last year from Dragon Falls. It's still closed today, even though it's a beautiful sunny day. The weather's really nice, still closed, and you can see they've added this new bit of steel onto the side, and some sort of new wiring's gone on there, which is interesting. Some people have said there's some new sort of braking system gone on there, and maybe that's what we can see being demonstrated at the top there now with where the boat is. But also Rameses Revenge, the Hus topspin was closed. Also along with that, Black Buccaneer, the pirate ship was closed, and also Sea Storm. So hopefully we're gonna have a better day. On the app, it's saying that Black Buccaneer is open, isn't it? So that's quite interesting. I mean, I think it's still in bits as far as I know, but oh, here we are. Let's have a little look. Queue times look quite low at the moment.
Queue times. Black Buccaneer says 5
current queue time 5 minutes. That's just, there we are. So that's interesting. So I'm pretty sure it's still in bits. Yeah. We'll find out. But yeah, are we going on Tomb Blaster?
See you there.
See you there. Let's go. Who's going to win? Probably Charlotte, because I'm not going to be shooting, of course. Enjoy the theming, or what's left of it anyway. Let's go. Nobody here selling rugs today. Makes a change. Normally trying to flog me rugs when I walk in.
have just come off Toon Blaster and now we're going on Safari!
5-minute wait for Safari,
Yes.
but yeah, in terms of Toon Blaster, I'm not a massive fan of that at all. I mean, it's not in a great state, is it? We went around that first corner, lack of audio, the big boulder that wasn't working at the end of last year is still not working now. You know, it's just not in a good state, that ride. I'd love to see them close it, do a massive overhaul, and I'd say that Jewel at Alton Towers is in a much better state than that now. As much as Jewel still isn't in a fantastic state, I think it's in, you know, it's more presentable than Toon Blaster. And I know they updated all the targets and stuff on there, which, you know, look all right. I mean, in my opinion, I think a lot of us would prefer it if it wasn't an interactive dart ride again. You know, I prefer it as just a ride where you go through and enjoy the different set design and scenery pieces. But yeah, don't get me wrong, it's something else to do indoors. It's quite a long ride, and there's still, you know, I do like the whole idea of it, the concept of it. Like, you're going into this tomb. I like the size of some of the set pieces. But yeah, it just could be so much more. It annoys me how much potential it's got. What? A ticket now? No.
I'll let you in.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure they want to let me in then. But yeah, you quite like it, don't you, Toon Blaster?
I really like it.
Well, I suppose you didn't see it what it was before, did you, really? But anyway, one thing that has got on it though, what Jewel hasn't, a working trommel tunnel. Hey, the trommel is working on that. Anyway, come on for us a ride on Safari. 5-minute wait. Obviously, we know there's not a finale to this now, because like I say, that's broke as well. But there we are, we'll go on. And yeah, see if we can see some more animals than last time. We was on the front row when we was there a few weeks back. 3 weeks ago since that vlog, crazy. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a bit of a better perspective on some of the animals, and with us doing it in the morning as well. But so far, where is everyone? I'm quite impressed for a Saturday. I was expecting really busy, maybe get on a few rides, but you know, we're already on our 3rd ride of the day. Not complaining at that.
Expedition vehicle, you are clear to depart. Over.
Remember, you must remain seated and hold tightly at all times. Hold on to any cameras and don't put your arms outside of the vehicle.
Here we are. Much better off this time.
Expedition vehicle, you are approaching.
Row 6, the back row for a bumpy ride on Safari.
Now in
Best
the
place to be
area,
actually for getting some nice shots for you guys.
Incredible birds are easily identified by their pink plumage. And for spending
Like I
time
say, when you're on the front row, just try and avoid it.
You might not know it, but flamingo
Well, there's some flamingo behind the green fence over there.
actually comes from their large
Can't see 'em.
Cool bird, eh? All of Acre's expedition vehicles are fitted with the very latest in satellite tracking technology, so we can keep track of you throughout your journey.
Oh, we've got an extra passenger down here. We've got an ostrich right next to me. Hello. You alright? Whoa, look at him. Love it. Bit of ostrich activity on Safari. And we got all the giraffes out as well. This is their sort of weather, isn't it? The African savannah. 2 over there on the right, another one up there on the right, and then 2 here on the left that we'll get a good view of in a minute.
There's always plenty for them to eat as no other animals can reach that height.
Really nice part of the attraction. It's my favourite part of the ride.
5 minutes.
Here they are.
And they've never been seen bathing either.
Oh, audio cut. Oh, there we are. Oh, yes. You enjoying that log there? You enjoying that branch? Oh, very nice. It's like you're back on the Africa savannah. Lovely. Lovely animals, aren't they? Really nice. And off we go.
You also get an awful lot of rhino dung.
Rhino dung? What? Who?
Male rhino like to be on their own, so they mark out their territory with piles of their own dung.
The rhino with
Here we are, going into the grand finale, which doesn't work unfortunately. Yeah, it was a bit good when we came on it a few weeks ago. Doubt it's been fixed since, but they could really do with sorting this out in here.
Looks like you're going to be returning.
Let's see if we just drive straight through. I'm assuming we are.
Keep tracking your
Don't even think the waterfall's on again because the seats aren't wet here at the back. Here it is, Catastrophe Canyon. Of course, stealing the name there I did from Walt Disney Studios in Paris. It's a shame because this building's got so much potential in here. You look at the size of it, you know, it was built just for the ride as well. It wasn't anything before. What a waste. There we are, that big state-of-the-art effect. Massive waterfall normally comes, well I say massive, reasonably sized waterfall normally comes down here. Nothing, just a bit of an anticlimax really, and obviously this one at the side here, all off. That's it. It's a good ride, but with a bad ending now. Really need to sort that out.
Researchers, can you hear me? What happened out there?
Not a lot.
I thought we'd lost you. Anyway,
Welcome to Go Park Worldwide.
Here we are, it's Goat Park Worldwide, back for 2019, because it's time to stroke the goats. Oh, he's off. We've got the little stroke the goat song here. Well, I'll come and stroke this one over here. Hello, how are you? Would you like to be stroked? Hello. Aww, your skin's nice, isn't it? Hello. You enjoying that? Are you enjoying that straw? Enjoying that straw? Or that stroke? Or both? There we are, we just come off Safari. Had a good ride, didn't we, on Safari? Do you want to come with us? He's looking down, I'm quite happy eating my straw. Yeah, love it. But yeah, we've got a few little changes around here. You've got the donkeys that are back in this area now as well. They've put them around there. They've had a bit of a change around of some of the enclosures. Oh, Charlotte's trying to get a goat selfie. Yeah. Oh, that one's just really chilled out being stroked. Yeah, in terms of Safari, hope they sort that finale out because it's quite a good ride, but I can't wait to see Charlotte's reactions when we go on Kilimanjaro Safaris at Animal Kingdom in September. Of course, it's one of the standout rides at Walt Disney World, and I bet you can't wait for that, can you, Charlotte, being an animal lover? And hopefully, well, Rafiki's should be back open, so you get the goats as well, so happy days. Oh, just quite happy, quite chilled out.
Do you want to go see the sheep? So this goat over here looked at me and started smiling. There he is. Started smiling at me as I walked past. What a lovely little goat.
How was your goat time there then, Charlotte?
Oh, that was amazing to see all those cuddly goats.
Which one was your favourite? We even got the names, haven't we now?
So Buster was a nice one, but I liked the grey one.
Oh.
But I didn't get his name.
Didn't get his name for that one. Yeah, really nice staff in there, aren't they? And they've literally just took all the animals for a walk. Oh, I've got a bug on me. Oh,
But the
there we are.
goats are not allowed out.
Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe they take them out at a different time, but they've took the pigs for a walk.
Pigs have
The reindeers have gone for a walk, and was there something else as well? The donkeys, that's it. Little George and Granville, that actually used to be at Alton Towers before they turned the zoo, the farmyard, sorry. What am I on about, right, Chessington? Before they turned the farm, not the zoo, into CBeebies Land, they used to have a few animals there. But there you go, yeah, then they moved them down here to Chessington a few years ago to their new home. But it doesn't seem ridiculously busy, I don't think, to be honest. I mean, there is some big queue times. We just walked past Room on a Broom, that's 2 hours advertised. But again, I think it's a bit over-exaggerated like they tend to do here. But we're going down into Wild Woods, have a little look down towards the Gruffalo. Probably won't do Vampire till later, but Gruffalo, they're saying that's, what, 30 minutes? I'd say it's more 20 minutes or so not too bad. Probably have a ride on it, may as well, really. No matter what you go on, it's going to have a bit of a queue now. I mean, we were lucky at the start of the day when it came to getting on quite a few rides in a row, but yeah, I'm not very happy with these speakers though. A really nice immersive area, and they've just put these screens up. I mentioned it at the annual pass vlog, but it's just so noticeable, isn't it? Are we going to give it a go? 20, yeah, we may as well. It's only be about 20 minutes or so, I reckon. Let's go on the Gruffalo River Ride Adventure, and hopefully we've got all the fountains back, because we had a bit of a fountain issue, didn't we, on annual pass day? Let's go. So we waited about 15 minutes, just under 20 minutes maybe. Advertised half an hour, so a bit of over-exaggeration. Not too bad though there. It annoys me when it's, you know, like a 10-minute wait and they say it's a 50 or something. So I've had that before down here. Brilliant smell pods inside this attraction. There's no such thing as a Gruffalo. Bing!
Scariest creature in this world. Just walk behind me, and soon you'll see. Everyone is afraid of me.
of him? Are you afraid of him? You're not? Are you brave? Right, we're going to get all the fountains. The boats look a bit wetter today than the annual pass days, so hopefully we're going to get all the fountains, and Charlotte's going down into the drop first. Lovely. What are you doing? Here we go. The noise we make when we have a Greggs sausage roll. Here we go. Oh! Whoa! Yeah, they're all back on over there. All the fountains. Oh. Are you alright? How's your hair? It's a great ride. Still really pleased with it a few years on. I was so worried, you know, that this room wasn't going to feel the same, but it's still got a nice magical feel to it. Awesome when it was bubble works. You're right there, pulling faces. Enjoyed that ride there on the Gruffalo River Ride Adventure. Of course, plenty of on-ride footage there, all the fountains at the end. It's still a really nice ride, that. Like I said, I was a bit concerned when they first announced that it was going to be getting changed from Bubble Works, but yeah, I do really like the Gruffalo. I think they've done a great job, and if you have done Room on a Broom, that's very similar in terms of, I know it's a walkthrough and not a boat ride like that, but in terms of the theming and the way it's been laid out, some projections and things, it's just very, very similar in that respect. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Of course, we've got the red water that's flowing behind us. I do wish we could have that back on Nemesis at Alton Towers. Do really miss that. And Charlotte's just been to Greggs. They've got a new Greggs here at Chessington. I've been out. Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay. We went to Greggs before, didn't we? I just had a nice Greggs sausage roll. Charlotte's got a baguette. We're on a mission this year to save as much money as we can when we go to the parks. Like, so far, I didn't spend a penny at Alton Towers last weekend. And of course, yesterday we didn't. Like, we're bringing our own food, aren't we? And we're trying to see how much money we save throughout the year. Obviously, when parks are open longer hours, like say it was a 6 o'clock close or something, like yeah, I might grab something to eat in the park for tea. But you know, in general, we're just trying to save a bit of money, aren't we, Charlotte? And how good's that? Oh, £2.70. £2.70 for that giant baguette. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to bother riding Vampire or not today. I like it a lot. We'll see if we do it later on. I'd like to get on it again. Of course, it is still the signature coaster here. But at the moment, as you can see by the sign in the distance, 120 minutes. And it's running one train, we believe. We were advance warned by a couple of people saying that it was going to be on one train for some reason, which is not. I don't think there's an excuse for that, to be honest.
It's not even going round hardly.
No, it's going round maybe one train every 5 or 6 minutes. Charlotte's loving that baguette. I'll get you out of the shot, don't worry. She enjoys it. Oh, look, oh, she's loving it. But yeah, you know, 120 minutes is a long time. So I don't know, we'll see with that one later. But one train service, then you got to think, of course, you got the fast track queue, the disabled access queue. You know, it's not even going to be full trains going out from the main queue. So I don't know, we'll see with that one. You know my thoughts on fast track. Don't really agree with it. I don't think, you know, you should be able to pay extra for fast track. Any park, to be honest. I think it's a free service, it's different. But oh, I can hear the lift hill. It's going up, it's going up. That's it. But we're gonna have a little walk around. Probably head over towards Wild Asia Way. And oh yeah, let's have a look at Black Buccaneer whilst around here. Let's see if it has actually been built back up yet. It says it's open on the app. Somehow, don't think it is. So I'm not too sure why the app was stating that it was open. Black Buccaneer is still in bits. As you can see, the boat's just down the bottom there. At least the boat's back on. And then, yeah, the support's still nowhere to be seen at the moment. I assume they're still in place just round the back behind the fence over there before they fully put it back together. But yeah, like, I've just watched the family and they've just walked down here with a little kid and they've just said, you know, the rides that he could go on, a lot of them are closed, you know, and it's a shame. Like, I know it is advertised at the park gates, you know, it's not a surprise when you've sort of paid to come in, then they're shut. But it's just one of those things, isn't it? You know, I firmly believe that all this maintenance should be done over the winter season. The parks are closed from the start of November all the way through until March. So, you know, they've got a few months to get it sorted out. And yeah, it's just a shame, isn't it, really? I understand, you know, like I said earlier with Tiger Rock, safety is paramount, but, you know, it's been 3 weeks now since that annual pass day, and hardly anything's really progressed down here. And it's a shame. I mean, you know, as well, there's not any big signage here. You know, you just got these barriers out the front, another sort of sign here, maybe a bit of an explanation as to why it's still in bits, you know. And obviously just the little things like the chippy's open at the top, but you've got all the benches and stuff just stacked up at the side. It feels like we're kind of like a closed season walk round event or something, like all the Christmas event walking around here. But oh, watch yourself, Charlotte. You're right. She had a little trip there. There's a big fence here. How was that baguette though?
Good, but I need another snack.
You need another snack? Oh, you're gonna have to spend money.
But I've heard they're doing bunny rabbit shortbreads here.
Bunny rabbit shortbreads? Oh, okay, well, let's have a look. Oh, that cheeky little smile there, she wants one of those. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this, Charlotte? Like, it's not great, is it?
Like, at the end of the day, it's main season now. This should have been done in winter.
Yeah, it should. Like,
you shouldn't have it saying that it's open on the app, because people are going to come down and be like, oh, it's open, and they get here and it's like, oh, what they're going to do, just sit on it and then get off.
Yeah, well, you could do. They could do that. They could get a member of staff down here.
You sit down.
Yeah.
You're right. Don't move anymore.
But yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, that doesn't help as well when you got Vampire on one train. This park was not ready to open this year. You know, I was hoping not to say that in this vlog today, but it's still. I still don't feel it's ready, Charlotte. It's not. What is she doing? Yeah, I just don't feel like it's ready personally. You know, they should have waited. Yes, I know they do a Christmas event and they had a few of these rides open at Christmas, but surely main season when people are paying 50-something pounds, yeah, it should be, you know, definitely. So there you go. That's my thoughts on it anyway. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. So you've just seen some shots there of all of the support structure for Black Buccaneer, the pirate ship. They're also in the same place as they were 3 weeks ago, just behind the fence over by Dragon's Fury. And if you're on the ride, you can also see them from there as well. But yeah, Sea Storm's another one. Like I say, it's still closed, it's still under maintenance. There's some technical services there today doing a bit of work on it. At least with this one, you know, it looks like it's nearly ready to go and put back together. But yeah, I'm not too sure what's been going on, but here's a little look at the boats. As you can see, they're nearly all ready to go there. Just a little bit more work to be done, of course, putting the structure back in the middle. But yeah, you know, these rides, yeah, a lot of work does have to be done to keep them up and going. But like I say, they've had 3 months to do this. You know, the paying public are here, and yes, we've got annual passes, but you know, it's still a 2.5 to 3 hour drive to come down here. You know, when you come into these parks and traveling, this is the same for everyone, annual pass holders or not. You know, they really need to be getting these rides open. But that's an update on Sea Storm and also Black Buccaneer. And when we head over to Wild Asia, we'll nip into Land of the Tiger and have another look and see what we can see over at Tiger Rock. Charlotte, come here, quick. The new ride's open.
Where?
Over here, this way.
Where?
Here, right in front of you. It's open.
That?
Yeah. It's brand new for 2019 Safari Riders, and it's now open. Here we are. It's a awesome ride. Oh God, don't ever do that again. What do you think?
Quite cute.
It's £1 a ride. I know we had a carousel here, but I say that they built a nicer carousel just round the corner, which is good. But here are the new ride is in action. Yeah, £1 a ride. It's been painted up quite nice though, to be fair. It's got a bit of theme. Can you call that theme in it? I don't know. But yeah, it's open. I don't know when it opened, but it wasn't open pass holder day. And there's the World of Theme Parks just over there as well. That's where every week where I come and do my video on a Friday. Check it out every Friday at 5 on Theme Park Worldwide. That's where it's done from. I come down to Chessington, park my car up and go in that shed just there. I'm joking, of course. But yeah, at least I painted up the side. I was hoping to get a bit of footage of it in action actually. It was going round just, but there you are. Yeah, kids can sit on it. I don't know if there's an age restriction or not. Let's have a quick look at the sign. Here's the rules. Yeah, £1 a ride. Is there an age restriction? Shoes must be worn. I don't know. No, I don't think there's an age restriction. I can't. Oh no, children 3 years of age and under must be accompanied by a parent or guardian. Oh, there you are. 3 to 10. Oh, that's it. We can't go on. 3 to 10-year-old children only. Sorry, Charlotte. I got you all excited for the new ride. And you can't go on. And she walks off. Very disappointed. Right, next ride. Let's go. What was that? I can't believe that it's been 10 years since Beano Land closed. Of course, all Dennis the Menace was round here and they rejigged the area and it became Wild Asia. You never saw Beano Land, did you? Yeah. Oh, honestly, my memories as a kid, I'd walk around this corner here, right? Yeah. And then you see that fountain over there? Yeah, Dennis the Menace used to be on there with Nasher and they'd truck water over and I used to like lift up on the fountain. It was great. You got the little jungle bus there in this area. A lot of these rides were already existing and they got rethemed. Apart from Cobra, that was new.
One of my favourites.
Go on.
The monkey swing.
The monkey swing, and that's where we're going now, aren't we?
We have such a laugh because we get soaked on it.
It's so simple, but so good. Like,
we look at each other, we get off and we're like.
Yeah, because in the fall they've got the little squirters, haven't they?
I need to tie my hair up for this.
Hair's been tied up. There we are, we'll go on the monkey swinger. But yeah, comment down below. Do you remember Beano Land? Have you got memories from this area of Chessington? I would love to know. To the monkey swinger, let's go. Here we are then in Land of the Tiger. Whoa, look at that.
Oh my God.
He's nice and close. Do you like all these walkways? How wet are you then from that?
I got soaked.
Can't really tell, to be honest, but I can confirm that she did get a little bit moist on that, and now the sun's gone in.
Can't dry up.
Oh, no, yeah, well, I'm going to go on Ramesses Revenge short. I don't think Charlotte's going to come on, but the fact it's open, oh, there he is up there. Get them shots on the tyre crossing. It's nice, isn't it? Well, we were going to walk round into Land of the Tiger from Wild Asia, weren't we, the other way?
Yeah,
the path is blocked off and we can't really get any further this way because it's also blocked off down here with some green fencing here. I've got some parrots on there. Are they real? Hello? Yeah. But yeah, in terms of updates, I don't really think there's much to update you on. The ride looks like, you know, it has been going round at points. It's up there on the lift hill at the moment. So yeah, I don't think there's that much to really share with you. Like we say, we've heard that, you know, they've had this new braking system in, and you can see there up the top of the lift hill, there's the boat, zoom in from this angle. Quite interesting to see, isn't it? Yeah, again, yeah, I do feel like this work should have all been completed over winter, but hopefully it won't be too long. Next time I come to Chessington, really hoping to get back on Tiger Rock. But yeah, annual pass day, we could get down here, but yeah, all closed off today, unfortunately. Right, next up, Ramesses Revenge.
So we've sent Shawn on to Ramesses Revenge. He's gonna get absolutely soaked on the front row. I'll get some shots while he's on there.
to Charlotte there for capturing some footage in the moment of me on Ramesses Revenge. And yeah, I'm starting to dry off already, to be honest. Helps that I've just had my hair cut as well. You know, if it was still quite long, then yeah, you'd be able to tell that I'd got a little bit more wet. But yeah, to be honest, you know, I didn't get too bad. Yeah, my t-shirt's a little bit wet, but it's a nice day. It's 18 degrees today. And you know what I always say as well? Of course, I absolutely love flat rides at parks. I think they're a really important part of theme parks. And I'm really surprised, to be honest, that especially over the past few years, Ramesses Revenge has continued to operate here at Chessington. And as long as it is here, of course, when the weather, you know, allows, I will definitely go on there and have a go on it, you know. And I suppose, you know, you've got to make the most of these rides, haven't you? No matter what the weather. I mean, I think that it needs to be at least a little bit sunny before you go on one of the water rides. But yeah, with that, it was well worth going on. Front row, got quite plenty. You do get wetter on the back row, but I thought I'd rather sit on the front, get some better views of the actual ride. But there you go, make the most of these rides. Plus top spin, we lost Ripsaw at Alton Towers. You know, we're losing a lot of some of my favourite flat rides, so it's good to get back on Ramesses. And yeah, we're about to go and watch the Gruffalo Groove show. Of course, we saw Halloween Live that was here on the Gruffalo Arena stage. What was at Chessington Halloween last year. Brilliant show. I don't think this has got like quite a big cast in it or anything, but I'll share some highlights of the show over the next few minutes.
You are here today.
Sounds good, Lily. Now, boys and girls, who has been on an adventure with us before?
It's actually quite a view of you. That is excellent news.
Lily, I'm so excited. I love going on adventures with you and all the boys and girls.
Oh, me too, Charlie. We do have so much fun. You know what? I can feel the excitement and adventure in the air.
Where?
Oh, come on, Charlie. Let's get going.
Sounds good.
Great!
Lily, behind you.
Oh, it's like a Gruffalo. We did it a week ago.
Okay, boys and girls, let's see you up on your feet. Get involved in our last dance. How you doing, Gruffalo? Here we go.
I'm not giving up today. There's nothing getting in my way.
We hope you had just as much fun using your imagination as we had.
So we've just watched the Gruffalo Groove show and you've seen a couple of minutes of highlights of it there. What do you think, Charlotte?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was good. It's nice to have a show at a park.
Yeah, we like the shows. Obviously, Alton Towers, you know, lacks in the shows department, really, other than at Halloween. You know, they had some good stuff at Halloween. Not quite as good as Halloween Live, though, what we had there.
That was really good.
But yeah, you know, it was all right. That was about 20 minutes, Gruffalo Groove. I did think that there was a bit of a lack of the Gruffalo in it.
Yeah, like the Gruffalo only came out for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we had some good music in there. Baby Shark, though. I mean, come on. Oh, no. Baby Shark. And he was doing the floss at the end as well. But, you know, you do get to see the Gruffalo at the end as well. And they do meet and greets on the stage as well. But, yeah, it was all right. I'd say, like, maybe 6 out of 10. I thought that the music was a little bit repetitive in between the scenes.
Yeah, it was the same
when they were
song.
talking. But the story was they were, like, going through the woods, stopping in different places. Like, oh, where can we go? Let's go underwater. And some Baby Shark. And then went through the forest and then found the Gruffalo at the end. But, yeah, it was all right. Nothing spectacular. But the Halloween show they did was beautiful. Check out the vlog if you've not seen it. Anyway, we've just seen Holly Willoughby. Holly Willoughby is here today. We've just seen her around that corner. We thought we're not going to go over like hassle over a photo or anything, but we have just seen her here. Looks very different. She's got all her hair tied back and everything today.
Let's hope she had very nice
Yeah,
today.
she had a good time at the park. And talking to the park, Wonder Park. It's a new film. I saw it advertised a couple of weeks ago and didn't really think we'd see anything of it. I might go and watch it though because it looks like it's got some funny theme park references in. But if I spin the camera around,
I got
come and have
very
a look at
excited
this.
by this.
Yeah, there's a massive blue bear. Look at this. There's a big blue bear, and I assume he's from Wonder Park. We've actually just had a photo as well. And yeah, you got this little shed what they're set up, and they're doing like a meet and greet and a little area in there talking about the new film. So I think it comes out the start of April. But don't quote me on that, but I'll probably go and see it, to be honest, because it'll probably have some like funny theme park references in that we'd probably find quite amusing. But anyway, I think we're going for a walk around the zoo, are we?
Yes.
Have a little walk around the zoo.
I'm still trying to find the bunny biscuit.
Honestly, we'll try.
But I did buy him a Gruffalo cake.
She's good, isn't she? You look after me, don't you?
I do. Welcome to Trail of the Kings, home to the silverback gorilla.
That's not a gorilla.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lion.
But it's home to the silverback.
It is the silverback gorilla. So we're going to go and have a look. We've got an update down here because we believe the tigers have gone from this area now, because obviously they got the new tigers, what opened last year as part of Tiger Rock, that actually came from Kolmården in Sweden. There you are, Shawn's fascinating facts. You're right there. Can't read the sign now. Ashok, there you go. The original king of Chessington, 1997 to 2015. Oh, a nice little memorial, but let's have a little look. Can we see any nice lions in here? Got a lion activity. Oh, there's one over to the left, lot. Just chilling out down there. Bit of reflection in the glass. Oh, and there's another one. Can't believe we saw Holly Willoughby. Crazy, isn't it? It's having a nice day out at Chessington. Just behind there. Maybe when we get a bit further round, we'll get to see that lion.
Because you should let me take the cap off.
It's right there. It's there.
Do you like lions?
Yeah, what one's that? Oh look, and they get the females over the back. Oh, good spot.
So yeah, as expected, the tigers from here have been removed from the Trail of the Kings. As you can see, we've got a new resident coming soon. There we are. Don't forget to visit our tigers in Land of the Tiger. Of course, that's over by Tiger Rock. That's currently closed, but like you saw earlier, you can get some really nice views of the tigers. I think Charlotte's made her way round to the silverback gorillas. Are you ready? Let's go and see the silverbacks. Here we go. She loves it. Here they are. I think it's feeding time. Whoa, there he is. There's the main one. Wow. Look, oh, he's gone, he's gone. He's coming back. Here he is. Look at that. Wow. Oh, you sit there. Look at that. Wow. What a magnificent beast. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, I think it's feeding time. The others came out. There they all are. Wow. How's it make you feel, Charlotte, seeing the silverback?
I love the silverback.
You love it.
So Shawn is attempting to get in the cooking pot. I don't think he'll get in. Oh, he's in.
I'm in.
You're not fully in though.
Always be.
There we go. He's in.
Cooking up the tea.
You.
Yeah, I'll come round here because I don't think I'm going to be able to get out.
So here we go. I've come to collect Shawn out the cooking pot, and oh god, he can't get out. Look.
Hang on. Oh, that's it. Here we are. It's a bit claustrophobic. Oh. There we go.
Oh.
I've done it. Nice, there we go. You've got to go in now, Charlotte.
No, I'm taking you back to the goats.
Fair enough. Right then, so we've made a drastic decision. Like, there's about an hour and a half left of the day, and everything's quite busy now, isn't it? I mean, vampires are in the one train, as we would have got on the vampire.
And I cannot find.
Look for the bunny biscuit.
I can't find it anywhere. So we're leaving the park.
In terms of room on the broom, that's got 120 minutes, and we've looked at it. Of course, it's still very, very busy. As much as I've done it, Charlotte's not yet.
I don't really want to wait.
You don't want to wait that long, do you? No. You know, so we're potentially going to come back on a quieter day. We're down here for a few days, so we might nip in and do this another day potentially, so Charlotte can do it. But if not, you'll definitely get it in at some point this year.
Get it in at some point this year.
But yeah, like in general though, we had a good day. We're actually leaving. We're going to head into central London actually, because the beauty is you can leave your car at Chessington, and then there's the station just around the corner and get into London. And we're going to go and do the London Dungeon this afternoon, and that's home until 6 o'clock. So we thought we've got our evening plan. Then we can spend the evening in central London.
Shawn can take
and
me
do that.
shopping.
Oh, I don't know about that, but in general, we've had a good day. It's been busy.
A very nice day
Yeah,
today.
enjoyed it.
I got reunited with my favourite friends.
Was that your highlight? Was it?
Yeah, seeing the goat.
I quite enjoyed seeing the goat. She's getting me into these animals. I love it. In terms of me, yeah, I enjoyed that. That was probably my highlight too, to be honest. But in general, I still don't feel like this park's ready for this year. Hopefully next time I'm here filming a vlog, whenever that may be, in a couple of months or whatever, hopefully everything will be open and everything's going to be finished.
Like, we'd have probably stayed all day.
Yeah, we would.
Everything else would have been open.
Yeah, and if Vampire was on 2 trains.
Yeah, but the fact that all that,
It's affected the day for us today.
Yeah, it's made everything else more busy. So
Yeah.
we have made an executive decision to leave the park.
Yeah, and we're going to go and move the car, park on the hotel, and go into central
and go
London.
to another Merlin attraction.
Of course, but the dungeon, we love it, don't we? The London Dungeon's great, and it's like nearly 2 hours. Like, it's amazing.
I love
Great
it.
experience. But there you go. Thanks for a lovely day, Charlotte.
Thank you.
So next vlog coming up, we're off to Poulton's Park. Really excited. We love Poulton's Park, of course. It's also the home of Peppa Pig World. Along with that, it's got the Lost Kingdom. I love the park. It's great. And next year, it's about to get even better, as we'll talk more about in tomorrow's vlog. And it's great to see Poulton's. They're giving Merlin some competition. You know, it's not a Merlin park, but look at all these new coasters going in. And I don't think we're going to see any rides closed down there tomorrow. Still in maintenance mode. So we'll head down there tomorrow. Join us at Poulton's Park for our first vlog of the year. And also, as well, check out yesterday's vlog that we filmed from the opening day of Thorpe Park. But that's it, all Merlin theme parks are now open. We've done vlogs through them all, and yeah, you know, back in with the season. I love it. Thanks for joining us. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you soon.